Kohistan in Pakistan's northwest region. Little aid has reached people living there because of adverse weather conditions. Residents are demanding compensation. Let's bring in Kamal Haider. He's live in Kohistan. Just tell us about the situation where you are, Kamal.
Well, first of all, let me tell you about the geography of this place. Kohistan means literally in local language, the land of the mountains, and for good reason. If you look towards my right, and the camera will pan towards the right, that is the Himalayan mountains, and then in between you've got the river Indus, which separates the Hindu Kush mountains from the Himalayan mountains, and on your right you'll be able to see the Hindu Kush mountains, which are on the western bank of the river Indus. Now mostly the heavy rains hit the Himalayan region, but this time there was excessively high rain, a high volume of rain in the Hindu Kush, and that brought torrents down towards the Indus, wiping away habitat, people living in the area. And of course that caused a major problem because people here in the north live mostly in the path of the water, because water is essential for existence to them. There is not much agricultural land, and most of these people build their houses literally in the flood path. So 2010, we had come to Dubir, the same place where we are at now. It saw some damage, but this time the entire bazaar, several hundred shops were wiped out, swept away, and if you go to the area, you will never believe that there was indeed such a large market. This was the second largest market of Lower Kohistan. Also, as you mentioned, the difficulty, not just the weather, but also the fact that because the roads are cut off, most people have to carry essential rations on their back. They have to go on steep slopes. Sometimes it takes them 24 hours. They need medicine. They're running out of supplies. And I've also been told that about 70% of Dubir's population has already left the area. So that shows you the complicated nature of this mountainous region. And climate change, of course, is an ominous sign, excuse me, because it shows that areas within the mountain ranges and populations living in the mountains are going to be extremely vulnerable, because once their land is swept away, it does not come back. Down south, you are able to see the waters recede, life will become normal again, but here in the mountains, it may wipe out a whole way of life.
Extraordinary and very fragile landscape. Kamal Haider, thanks very much for showing us the situation there. Now, leading musicians from around the world have come together